send it down to Riv, who's standing by with one of our winners.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. Great cast on the day. I am joined by Shifter of Team Dignitas, who just got their victory over first place Gravity. An awesome match, 56 minutes, the longest one of the North American split so far. You guys definitely took it the long haul. I want to get inside your head about what it's like playing that late in the game, knowing that teams like Gravity, the top team in the league right now, is going to probably take you again to that if you have to meet them once more. What's Dignitas' mentality, and how good does the team feel that late in the game?
I mean, we were like pretty confident because, well, we're not confident because we were losing Dragons. We were at 4 Dragons for a lot of the game, and they just kept getting it. Move was smiting it really, really well, and you can't really mess up against Tristana because Tristana will punish every mistake, and like she's just probably the best late game carry. So we just have to play really cautious and just don't let Tristana get a reset.
And Shifter, you've really been stepping up this year. A bit of Diana play a few weeks ago, a few other champions in the mix. Now the pentakill on Ari coming into this game. What have you kind of done to step up your play? Because it has been seen in the mid lane this season.
A lot of my play has been revolving just like helping around with my teammates. Like, what do they need from me? What should I be doing? Should I be roaming here for a top lane, bot lane? Should I be giving up CS so my top lane or bot lane can play aggressive? And honestly, like that pentakill was all because my team just played that team fight really well. I think Gamsu got like a 4-man ult there and set me up really well.
Well, it takes 5 guys to get that pentakill and take 5 guys down. You did it well. Looking at now how things are working out for Team Dignitas, very strong. Coming in against Gravity today, you guys have a very strong strength of schedule to go. What was the feeling in that initial matchup? If you could win this, you can keep going?
Well, for the team, it's just been kind of a rough week for us because Rico's gone. So we were kind of lost for a couple of days, but Brokenshire came in. He's helping us out. And, playing without a coach is honestly really hard for a team. And we're just lucky to have a backup. And, this win for Gravity, it really is a confidence booster because we weren't doing too hot for it like during practice. So it really helps us for this TSM match coming up.
So how do you think now the team, why do you think they adapted so well with kind of the quick change of coach there?
Pardon who?
Why did you think the team adapted so well with just kind of a quick change of coach? It was gone for a while, but it seems like that aspect of your team really allows you guys to flourish in the game.
I mean, honestly, it's just having a authority figure in the house, like having a 6-man to kind of regulate what's going on in scrims, what should we be practicing, instead of, oh, we're just randomly going to pick this pick here, and hopefully it works out. It's just someone to have practice going smoothly.
All right, and I mentioned strength of schedule. Final question, TSM, CLG, and Enemy to now finish. You guys have one of the hardest lines of matches to do. How are you feeling about them?
Well, after this one, I'm feeling pretty good, but, it's going to be really hard. Everyone's playing really well. It's like the clinch for the playoffs, so... yeah, everyone's working hard, and so will we. Sorry.
All right, well, the pentakill shows that. Congratulations on the win. Best of luck in the rest of the season. And we're going to throw it to the analyst desk now to break down the rest of that game.
Thank you, Riv. Crazy, high-octane, back-and-forth game there. Our longest of the year, actually, as well as being the game where Kiwi hits the 1,000 assist benchmark, totaling to 1,016 at this point.
And he hits the hook to win the game.
Right?
So he just like everything he needed to.
Yeah, exactly. That seals the story, right? That's the game you want to get your 1,000 assists on. But now as we jump into the game, I actually immediately want to go to our replay, which is 14 minutes into the game. Huge gnarl that sets Shifter up to carry this game.
Gamsu, that's pretty much all we have to do to set up this replay. Let's bring that replay up, if you can see it on your screens. All right, roll the replay. Let's take a look here, because this is Dignitas starting up the Dragon, as you know, and drawing in Gravity here. Yes, the infamous Dragon that they got so many of. Shifter's in a pretty good spot up here and lands the Charm onto Bunny to start it off, and they decide to commit with the Shen ultimate. But really all we're waiting for is the setup. Shifter actually used 2 charges on his Ahri ult to get around that wall as well. This is the main play though. Gamsu gets everybody as Altek is jumping in with the rocket jump as well and lines up everyone on the wall for the 4-man orb from Shifter. Just too easy for him.
And the red buff actually coming up huge here in allowing him to catch up to Altek to pick up that 5th kill. But really, as you mentioned, the setup there from Gamsu, it showed the pentakill was a result of teamwork, not just a solo mission.
Yeah, and Shifter's the guy that whenever we look at him in the laning phase, like he's struggling a little bit. He wants to go even and then get to that late game. This was a Shifter who had just control over the early game. He was in a lane against a Rumble, which he has a favorable matchup in, and then they actually gave him assistance too. So coming into that, he already had a kill. He got that first kill, and then he got the pentakill around the side. So he actually came in with 2 kills. never mind that. He came in with 2, and then he ended up 7-0 after that play. So Shifter had a lot to do in that game to carry it out and to close it out. That would have been a part in scrims where you would have GG'd after that, because that's like a 16-minute pentakill, but it ended up being one of the longer games because of the way that Gravity was playing it out afterwards.
Yeah, so let's explore that. Gravity's play from behind there and being able to extend the game 56 minutes.
Well, the thing is, to get behind, I think I still want to stick on the replay a little bit because this is actually a trap that I've fallen into as well. When you just catch someone and you have the advantage on them, they have to be cognizant of the counterplay there. You have to be cognizant of AoE abilities that are going to stun your whole team. And if you're chasing, you're all grouped up in a line like that, you can see the Gnar bar charging up, and they should play around that. However, they did play from behind. They were able to get back into this game. They had a lot of, so what they did well was the objective trading, the turrets trading, when they had to give up stuff elsewhere because they were weak. And so they traded some turrets to get back into this. And then it just got crazy in the late game.
Yeah, it got very crazy.
Back and forth.
We saw
the big hiccup was that face check at the Baron, where Gravity went up, face checked it. Then there were the 2 hooks that really they had a grasp on the game to claw their way back in, and then Kiwi Kid just took it back from them.
Right. We had some clutch smites from Move as well. So there were a lot of things that did fall into Gravity's favor and some things that fell out of their favor. I mean, it just really did show. I think this game was a very clear example of how one tiny mechanical error, how one tiny mispositioning can result in a loss when you get that far into the game. At that point, goal differences didn't matter, right? Death timers being 70 seconds long, it's just whoever wins that team fight, whoever gets the right engage.
Yeah, you have to keep that thrill of the hunt down, the blood boiling when you get your first kill in the battle and you just want to clean up and chase everybody down. Giving up an AoE complete team fight wipe like that.
All right, well, that game, without a doubt, was incredibly exciting, but we still have one more game coming your way with Team Dragon Knights fighting for their LCS lives when they take on Team 8. The North American LCS returns in 3.5.
What we did in the...
We're here into the game, Gravity versus Team Dignitas. Quadra kill for Shifter. Red buff is on. Charms up. Good flash by Altec with the flash Q. They gotta put them back in the team, but Altec gets one, and he's now found Gamsu as well. Altec to be the major carry jumps in because Core JJ will get the kills after all, but he's still taking the front line. But Altec is running out of front line. He can't quite get it. He's in so early. He's in early, but his burst. He got it again. Move again. Stalls the Dragon Fight. He will die. Hanser did.
I'm dead. Finish it. Okay, let's go.
Maybe Dignitas back on an upswing. They take down the #1 team in the North American LCS.